I'm Matt Emerson. My kennel name is Flatline Retrievers. We're located in Blytheville, Arkansas. We do shed hunting, we do deer recovery, we do obedience, basic gun dog, advanced gun dog, and recently I just had a dog go home that was trained to duck hunt with a disabled man in a wheelchair, and you know, it just gets them back out there. I mean, I've done obedience with just about anything you can think of. I've mainly done, you know, duck dog program. I mean, it's just something that has interested me, you know, because I duck hunt all the time. I need a dog, and that's just what I do. In all honesty, it's a lifestyle. You know, you're here 24/7, you're on call 24/7. Somebody don't show up to work, you're pulling their duty. I mean, there's just, you live it, and you either gotta love it or you just go home. Moving forward, we're in the process of expanding. We're trying to buy 2 more acres, which was right next door. We're trying to upgrade our kennels a little at a time, get them on a more professional level, and then hopefully it'll just keep growing from there. And eventually I would like, you know, right now we're outside kennel, we got dog houses and all that. Eventually I'd hope that we'd be an indoor facility and maybe have an indoor-outdoor system and all that, but that's what we're kind of working toward. It's just me and Gary. Gary's an assistant trainer. A friend of mine introduced me to him, and I was needing some help. Gary was a little bit older, so I decided, you know, well, I'm gonna hire him, and he was able to work, I think, an hour maybe after work when he got off. And you know, he really got involved with the training. He trained his own personal dog, Rooster, which we're trying to get. He's got a SHR title now, but Gary come on board, and you know, all hands on deck, and he's just been a really great asset to Flatline Retrievers. I do pretty much all the chores, and which Gary helps also, but I take care of, you know, kennel duties and the dogs. I started working in labs with a police canine handler. I cut my teeth in police canines. We did tracking, narcotics, you know, bite work, protection work, all that good stuff. He took me in as an obedience trainer, kind of like what I'm doing with Gary, and then he wanted to put together a duck dog program, and he knew I duck hunted, and I got my first lab, and it kind of just really took off. We just got, you know, more into the duck dog program, and our style of training that we had at the time didn't work because we would do classes on, you know, people bring their dog, and then when they take them home, you get bad habits, and so you spend more time fixing it. He told me to just, you know, the best thing to do is go out on my own, and he would drop the retriever program, and I would take it over, and that's where I'm at now. We were in the process of changing over again. I went to Strohmeyer's, and I told her what was going on, and you know, I just told her I wasn't really pleased with what we were using, and she mentioned Joy dog food, and you know, she kind of gave me the rundown on it, and I really didn't, you know, I've heard it all before, you know, they absorb more and they look good, and you know, the spiel. Anyway, I was in a pinch, and the dog food that we had some issues, so I just, well, let's grab a bag of Joy because we need it, we're not going to feed it. And after that, it was just, you know, probably within 24 hours the stools tightened up, and they look, I mean, the dogs look really good. You know, the vomiting or whatever the issues they was having quit. You know, and they just done good on it, and I've kept them on it ever since. The biggest, you know, titles that we've had is we put 6 finished passes on Blue within a year. And you know, that may not be a good thing to some, but to us, we're really happy with that. He needs 1 more pass for championship, which is his HRCH, and she needs 2. We put 5 on her in a year. When you run these dogs in a hunt test and they start getting test-wise, it's not as easy as what it looks. We're gonna run Masters, hopefully if all goes good in May, which we just bred her, so we may not make it, depending on what the vet says. And then if that goes good, then we are planning to run the Grand in the fall for HRC. We take pride in what we do. We want to feed the best. We want our dogs to look good when you pick them up. We want them trained good. We really take pride in turning out a good dog for whoever. If you're wanting a dog that's going to pick up sheds or track deer or whatever, we want it to leave here better than what it comes. And that's our main goal. First nature is to take care of the dog that's here and, you know, understand that you have somebody's pet. And I think that itself is just something that, you know, you can't get at very many places, you know. Now, Joy dog food, we noticed that, you know, it keeps the weight on them, and the dogs in the kennel, they seem to be more satisfied. You know, it builds a lot more muscle mass in the dog, and they still keep that same level of weight on them, and we really like that. You know, our clients look at them and they're really pleased. You know, we're Flatline Retrievers, and we're proud to say that we're fueled by joy.